Hi everybody, it's Rachel. Welcome to yoga. I just wanted to start by saying thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to my videos. I really appreciate you so much. And for those of you who have donated to this channel, it's such a wonderful gift. I really appreciate that as well. So I'm going to just start with a simple warm-up. I hope you enjoy this class. And I hope you could stay throughout the whole entire viewing. Okay, so let's just put our hands on the thighs here, on the knees, and see if you can sit up a little bit taller. We're going to start to connect with the breath. So if you could close your eyes, start to quiet down the mind. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Okay, one more time. Inhale and exhale. And gently open your eyes. We're going to start to interlace those hands and push your palms forward. See if you can round at the back and drop the chin down. Start to open up the space between your shoulder blades. Keeping your fingers interlaced, push your palms up to the sky. And see if you could relax your shoulders down. Okay, feel a lengthening of the side of the waist. You're going to release your hands and take one hand and grab that behind the elbow here and see if you could draw that elbow behind your head. Start by dropping your shoulders down again. See if you could relax the face. Starting to open up the shoulders. We'll slowly switch sides. Again, you'll take the elbow behind the head and drop that shoulder down. And slowly release here, and let's circle the wrist down. Starting to open up the wrist, circle it opposite direction. Take those palms facing down, fingers to the back. Trying to get your palms flat, stretch your fingers wide. Now, if you don't feel a big enough stretch here, you could take your hands forward. Okay, we all have our own flexibility in the wrist. Okay, feel a nice opening in the hands. Go ahead and switch. You're going to flip it to the top of the hand. Opening up the top of the wrist into the forearms. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, go ahead and place your hands back on the thighs. So I'm going to add a side stretch here. So take your right hand over. Okay, keep your hips grounded and bring your left arm overhead. Okay, and then you see if you want to go a little bit deeper, you could bend the elbow, keeping the hip grounded down still. Open up that side waist. Okay, let's slowly switch sides. Walk your left hand over. Keep that hip grounded. Inhale, arm overhead. Again, be consistent. If you feel like you could bend that elbow, open up a little bit deeper. Good, let's slowly come back center. And let's move on to tabletop position, coming onto the hands and knees. Taking your knees hip width apart. We're going to start by hip circles, so walk your hands slightly forward. Okay, get your fingers spread open. We're going to move to the right, so push your hips to the right. All the way back to the heels, lengthen your spine, and exhale to the left. Two more with your breath. Take an inhale and exhale. Good, last one. And go ahead and switch, moving on to the left. Inhale to the left. Lengthen back. Exhale. Two more. Keep breathing. Last one. And coming back into tabletop, placing your hands underneath your shoulders, warming up the spine, cat-cow. Drop your belly, arch your back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, round at the back. Chin to the chest. Push your palms into the mat. Two more times. Inhale up. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale up. And exhale. Exhale, round. Stay rounded here. Push your palms in the mat a little bit deeper. See if you could draw your chin a little bit closer. Hold it here. Right into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under and push your hips up to the sky. Okay, so shake out your head, relax your neck. Maybe pedal out your first downward facing dog. Open up the body. Again, see if you could draw the abs in and lengthen your sides of the body here. Good, one more breath. And then we'll slowly step to the top of the mat into a half lift. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale into forward fold. You could keep your knees bent, maybe straighten those knees. Shake out your head, relax. When you're ready, slowly roll up to stand. All the way up. When you come all the way up, roll your shoulders back and go ahead and roll them forward. Before we begin, we're going to move into a balance pose called tree pose. So we'll start with grounding your right foot down. So I'm going to mirror you. I'm going to ground my left foot down. So ground your right foot down, and you're going to take 3 positions here. You could take this kickstand, keeping the foot grounded, heel into the ankle, or you could go into the calf if you feel a little bit more stable in that right foot. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to take that foot on the inside, the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. You're going to push that sole of the foot into the thigh here, and maybe bring your hands to your hips if that's better. I like to keep my hands to heart center. Okay, see if you can stand a little bit taller. Okay, find your focal point here. Stay with your breath, soften the face. If you want to take your arms up to the sky, reach those fingers up. Feel the body lengthen, get taller. One more breath. When you're ready, go ahead and come all the way down. Shake out that right leg. Same thing, other leg. Ground your left foot down. Again, be consistent or take a challenge. If you feel like you could take it a little bit more, you can stay with the kicks down into the calf. I'm going to take that sole of the foot into the inner thigh, grounding the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. So push into here, hands to heart center to start. Again, see if you can stand a little bit taller. Maybe your arms reach up to the sky. Okay. Really ground down into that left foot. 2 more breaths. Nice balance here. Stay with it. And go ahead and release. Good. Go ahead and shake out the hands. Maybe shake out the legs, roll your shoulder back one more time, and roll them forward. We're going to start to move, doing a sun B, sun salutation B. So come up to the top of the mat, mountain pose, big toes will touch. Stand a little bit taller, stand proud, arms and hands open, shoulders are back. Okay, let's start with a chair pose, Utkatasana chair. So grounding the feet down, bend your knees, sit back, lift your chest up, reach your fingers forward. Okay, sitting all the way down, staying here, one more breath. If you want to take that challenge, you can lean forward and add a toe stand, lifting up those heels. And this exhale, forward fold, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Good, step back quietly into your plank position. Try and be really quiet on the feet. So to build some strength in your core, try not to scrape your feet. Try and be as quiet as you can on your mat. Let's start with this plank, hold your plank. Your back is flat as a board. And when you're ready, let's shift forward, chaturanga. Shift forward, shoulders right above the wrists. Keep your elbows by your sides. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. All the way down. Release your toes, pointing them to the back. Ground your hands down, upward facing dog or cobra. Again, keep your elbows by your sides, shoulders back. Upward facing dog, your thighs are engaged, lifted off the mat. Downward facing dog. Stay here. Moving into warrior one, step your right foot between the hands, lower your left heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. So what you want to feel is you're grounding your left foot, especially the outer left edge of the foot. And you still want to square off your hips. You want to pull your right hip back. Okay, relaxing those shoulders. Stay strong. Let's move into humble warrior. So you're going to interlace your hands behind your back. So in this position, be mindful. You want your left thumb on top. Okay, so when your right foot is forward, left thumb is on top. Inhale, lift your chest up. Squeeze your palms down towards the back. Lift up your chest. Okay. Let's move forward. Lean forward. You want to rest your right shoulder on top of your right thigh. It's called humble warrior, so you surrender your head all the way down. Trying to keep those hips square. Pull your right hip back. Low lunge twist, release your hands down. You're going to readjust your feet here. So lifting up this left heel, maybe taking that right foot out just a little bit. Keeping your left hand grounded right underneath your shoulder. Peel your right hand up to the sky. Low lunge twist. Okay, push your left heel back. I'm going to give you an option here. You could stay in this low lunge twist. If you want to be a little bit more active, move into a side plank. Again, stack your right foot on top of the left. Your variation, you can lift it up. You could even grab the toe if you like. Okay, staying here. Chaturanga, right hand comes down. You want to challenge yourself, take a half chaturanga, shift forward, exhale, take it down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving on to the left side, warrior one. Step your left foot quietly. Again, trying to be quiet on your mat. Right heel comes down 45 degrees. Inhale, arms reach up. Thinking about that foot placement, ground the outer edge of the right foot so you can keep your hips square. Pull your left hip back, shoulders relaxed. Stay with your breath. Humble warrior, interlace the hands behind the back, right thumb on top this time. Inhale, lift up your chest, draw your fist down. Exhale, humble warrior. Again, left shoulder rests on top of the left thigh, surrendering, humble warrior. Pulling that left hip back. When you're ready, low lunge twist, release your hands, adjust your right heel lifts up, take that left foot out just a little bit. Again, low lunge twist, you're gonna keep your right hand underneath the shoulder, left hand reaches up to the sky. That right leg is still active, you're gonna push your right heel back. Again, if you moved into your side plank, go ahead and stack your left foot on top of the right. Really push that right hand into the mat. One more breath. Chaturanga. Hands come down. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up the chest. Keep your elbows by your side, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to the breath. When you're ready, inhale, the heels come up high, bend your knees. Again, look to the top of the mat. You could step, you could hop quietly to the top of the mat into your half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, reach your fingers up to the sky. Reach them up, sit back if you can. Make sure you can see your toes, look down, and then lift your chest back up. Adding your toes down if you like. Stay with me. Okay. Coming back to standing, lower your heels down, straighten the knees, hands to heart center. Samastitihi. Find your breath. Stay there. Okay, we're going to move into a flow sequence. Again, when I use my right leg, I'm going to stay with the right foot forward. So I'm going to move on to the other side of the mat. Ground yourself here into your Tadasana, your mountain pose. We're going to step the left foot back into warrior two. So keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back 45 degrees, bending your right knee, arms to a T. Shoulders are relaxed. You want to give me a shoulder shrug. Inhale, shoulders up and shoulders down. Settle here. You can try and get that right knee to 90 degrees. You're working your Mula Bandha. Pull your pelvic floor up. Draw the abs in. Stay strong. When you're ready, reverse warrior, left hand on left thigh, right arm reaches up. Okay, reach that right arm up to the sky. Open up the body. One more breath. Okay, listen up. This is when we're going to shift into that tree pose, that one balance pose. So you're going to turn to the front of the mat. Again, shift forward. You're going to take your hands to heart center. Again, maybe the sole of the foot into the inside of the thigh. Stay here. See if you can stand tall again. You can take a challenge. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe you want to take your arms up to the sky. Ground your right foot down. Moving into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. If you want to add the Chopasana, you could take that left hand and grab the top of the left foot into your half moon. Again, you could try your floating half moon, or maybe your right hand comes outside the right foot. Oops, I lost it. One more breath. Slowly into warrior one. Bending your right knee, place your left foot down. Back to warrior one. Okay, if you're feeling a little bit more burn, see if you can square off the hip again. Pull your right hip back. Let's add the cactus arms. Take an exhale, open up your shoulders, open up your chest, and draw your elbows by your sides. Inhale, arms come back up to the sky, reach up. Last time, humble on this side, interlace your hands behind your back. See if you can take that left thumb on top. If you want a deeper humble, try and place the right shoulder inside the right knee. So inhale, lift up your chest. And exhale, humble warrior. Again, you can draw the right shoulder inside the right knee, but squaring off the hips still. Pull your right hip back. Surrender your head down. I'm going to give you a variation here into a triangle pose. If you want to keep your hands interlaced behind you, triangle pose, you're going to straighten your right knee, right leg, pulling your right hip back, lift your chest up. Okay, you can stay here. This is too much of a challenge for you. Go ahead and place that right hand on top of the right shin, and then take that left hand up to the sky. You want to pull your right hip back, ground your feet down, lift your kneecaps up. Open up the shoulder, open up the chest. Let's take get into star pose. Inhale, the arms come up to the sky. Adjust your feet so they're 45 degrees. Exhale, goddess pose, bend your knees, cactus those arms down. Good, 2 more times. Inhale up. Connect with your breath. Exhale down. Keep your knees open, keep your chest lifted. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, take it down, hold it here. Okay, let's release the lower back. Let's place the hands on the thighs. You're gonna drop your left shoulder down. So drop your left shoulder down. Use your hands to open up the hips, open up the thighs. Let's slowly come back center and switch. Again, I'm mirroring you, so drop your right shoulder down. Come back center, hands to heart center. I'm going to take a challenge here. Lift up your right heel, okay? You're going to pulse it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, hold, 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 hold. Slowly switch. Left heel up, pulse it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Stay with your breath. Lower the heels down. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Moving on to warrior 2, left side. So bending your left knee. Get adjust your right heel, hands to a T. Okay. Give me a shoulder shrug. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale down. Good. Reach your fingers away. Put the energy in your fingers away from the body. Reverse. Right hand on right thigh. Left arm reaches up. Reach that left hand up to the sky. Feel the side waist open up. Connect with your breath. Moving on to tree pose. So with your left foot grounded, take that right foot inside of the left inner thigh if you can. Again, you can use your hand to help guide you there. Stay here. Really push the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. See if it gets down a little bit taller. Again, option to keep the hands up to the sky, fingers reaching up. Stay with it. Maybe close the eyes. Take that challenge. Moving into half moon. You could grab the foot if you like. Take that Shavasana. I'm going to move into a floating half moon this time just to open up the arms. Good. Push the right heel back. Open up the chest. Stay with it. One more breath. Slowly come back. Warrior 1. Bend your left knee. Right foot comes down. Reach your arms up to the sky. Good, good, good. Stay here. Pull your left hip back. All right, take those cactus arms. Exhale, open up. Inhale, arms up. Last time, humble here. Again, the right thumb is on top, interlace behind the back. Inhale, lift up the chest, draw the fists down. And exhale, humble. You could take that left shoulder inside the left knee. Keeping those hips square, pull the left hip back, surrender the head down. One more. Moving into triangle pose. Again, you can keep your hands interlaced. And then you're going to lift, straighten that left leg, open up the chest, triangle pose. Again, go ahead and place the left hand on the shin. Keep the shoulder open up here. Maybe the right hand reaches up to the sky. We're going to come up like a star pose, but we're going to parallel the feet this time. Reach the hands up to the sky, parallel your feet. You're going to put your hands like you have these back pockets to the lower back and push your hips forward. Inhale, lift your chest up. Stay here, should feel good, feel really good. Open up that lower back. And when you're ready, exhale, forward fold. Lower your forehead down, lower your head down, shake out your head here. Maybe ragdoll those arms, grab the opposite elbows. Try and get the weight into the balls of the feet and lift your tailbone up to the sky. Okay. Opening up here, you could lower here. Maybe if you have a headstand, you want to get upside down, go ahead and move into this tripod headstand. Lower your head down. Lift your legs up to the sky. If you're in upside down, go ahead and slowly come back. Inhale, lift up. Let's add a side lunge. Let's do the left leg first. So go ahead and bend your left knee, maybe flex your right foot up. Keep the chest up. Slowly switch. Keep that chest up. Turning back to the right, to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back into plank position. Take it down into elbow plank. So coming onto your forearms. Here, drop those hips down. Stay in your elbow plank. Draw those abs up towards the spine. Stay strong. Good job. Let's move into dolphin pose. You're gonna walk your feet towards your elbows, just like a downward facing dog, but your forearms are down. Adding a last challenge here, lift up your right leg, stay here, maybe pop it up. If you have forearm stand, maybe take it up to forearm stand. Slowly take it down. Maybe moving onto the left side, left leg comes up, pop up. Here's 3, land quietly, and 2. See if you could take that pause in 3, and take it all the way down, knees come down. Child's pose, open up your knees, sit back towards the heels, forehead down, come back to the breath. Stay there. I'm going to slowly come up. You can move into Shavasana, coming onto your back, taking out your final rest here. Go ahead and lay all the way down onto your back, hands away from the body, palms will face up. Let your feet flop open. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, let it go. Now you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. This is where we close the class. I want to thank all of you for joining me today. I hope I see you soon. Much love, namaste.